I have a confession to make. My website behind me, I did not code it. I actually used low code. Not because I couldn't code it, but because I didn't have time. We are engineers and we're here to solve problems. Sometimes we can get hung up on certain technologies. I hear people say, I must use React, even before knowing what the project is or the problem they're trying to solve. This can either be because they've heard it's cool, or they have learned how to use this hammer and everything now looks like a nail. I'm not here to bash any technologies. I was just using React as an example. Bashing technologies would be immature and unprofessional. If we're being completely honest, it is not the technology's fault, it is ours. We get excited about certain buzzwords. What I'm here to tell you is why someone with 15 years experience as a full stack developer has used a low code solution, and how it actually has allowed me to accelerate what I'm trying to achieve, which is what we're all here for. To achieve something, to deliver results, to solve a problem and provide value to our users. For those of you who are still here and have not left because I said low code, let me give you some context. I've always coded my websites, and this time was no different. I wanted to learn Nuxt.js, so I spent a week over the Christmas holidays building it in Nuxt.js. It went great. I really enjoyed using Nuxt.js with Tailwind CSS, but after a week, I still had so much to do. I still had the sign up form, help desk, and so much more. Plus, in addition to that, I had all my other tasks that were building up. Let's not forget my social notifications like Twitter, LinkedIn, GitHub notifications. They're always exploding all the time, which I really do enjoy going through them. I took a break and thought, the value is not from me coding my website, by me having a website that provides information and value to the users in the community and my clients. I looked into the option of paying someone else, either in the community or on a platform like Upwork, to code it for me. Weighing up the options, this looked like the best one. However, I thought I'm planning to grow my team this year in 2021, and not all of my team will be coders, so why limit the website updates to just coders? Yes, open source is for everyone, and I really believe everyone can get into open source. But using a concrete example, even our website for EdiHub is open source, but it is often quite out of date because people are busy, the community are busy on their own projects, other community projects that are probably a bit more exciting. And this is a good thing. Why low code? I kept seeing low code popping up on my Twitter feed for many months, but I ignored it. This time I took a closer look. There were so many options available, it seems to be getting more and more popular. I swear I've seen these types of things many years before. I'm pretty sure in tech, these things go full circle, from being popular to being unpopular, being back to popular again. Sure, when they come back to being popular, they got a slightly new spin on these things, so it's probably like 2.0 or 3.0 now. Let me explain what low code is. Low code is where you can build an application or a website by using click and point effectively. WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. I've got one behind me right now where anyone in the team can drag and drop components, move things around, change text, etc. The downside is it can't be open source. Well, not easily anyway. That's something I need to look into. So that is one thing I've had to sacrifice. But let me show you. This is the new EdiHub website, and this will allow Sarah in my team to come and make changes. This isn't the final version. This is still the draft. But one thing I do really want to show you is the moderator section. This looks like it's up to date. Whereas on our website at the moment that is open source, some of the moderators are not listed on there, or some of the moderators are listed on there, but they're no longer moderators anymore. Whereas if Sarah can keep this up to date, people can still raise issues on GitHub and Sarah can go make the changes. Maybe in the future we can also bring some community members onto this platform so they can go and make the changes themselves. We've also now got our community partners on there. I've wanted to get this onto our community website for a long time. So now Sarah's gone and taken the information from our community partners and added it to the website. So this is really good. This is where we can add value to our community, our users, the internet, the world, and shout out about how awesome you all are with collaborating within our community and also with other communities, which is great. Cross-community collaboration is brilliant. And we've got a community schedule coming up, which is really good. Our community is organizing weekly public speaking calls between them. It's so impressive. I love that. So again, we can shout out about that and share it on socials, and it can be on the website so other people can join, and there's no confusion when it is. I still need all of you to confirm when this is. I think you're aiming for Saturday at the moment, but what time? Hopefully by the time this video goes live, when you look at the website on edihub.org, this will have a date and time on it. Also testimonials. You've all shouted so much about EdiHub, and I really want to share that and put links to your GitHub so you can get some more traffic, more followers and more stars on your projects back. Don't forget, my clients do look at this, and so I really want to include testimonials. And again, that's something we never got around to doing on the open source version of the website because we were all busy. Nothing wrong with that. There were just more exciting projects like the EdiBot API and so on. So now Sarah can just go and do this, and then we can focus on the other projects that's taking up our time, which is really good. And Sarah's idea was having a frequently asked questions section. So therefore, if there are questions that we keep getting asked, Sarah can add it to the website and make our life a bit easier. For my business and community, I was also going to need features like a CRM, newsletter, link tracking, course platform, and so much more. Because I wanted to create free course and paid courses, and I want to share so much high value content in addition to my other social platforms. I found one low-code platform that had all the features I wanted, called Kartra, and it had a free 14-day free trial. So I signed up. Guess how long it took me to put my website with almost everything that I wanted on it? Like all the features. No, seriously, guess. Write in the comments below. Have you guessed yet? I'm going to give you a moment to write. Okay, I trust you. I know you've written something down, and I look forward to reading those afterwards. It took me 2 hours. 2 hours. That's a big difference. It had a nice layout. It was responsive. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't perfect. But even if I had hand coded it, it would be far from perfect too. I felt it was good enough and better than what I could do in 10x the time. So here we have my website behind me. Did I make the right decision? What would you do? While you're thinking about it, let me share a bit more. The platform I'm using, as I mentioned, is Kartra, and it is quite expensive. It's about $100 per month for the basic tier, which has all the features but some limitations. For example, I could only host 2 courses and 50 videos. Soon I'll need to go up to the next tier at $200 per month, but this tier has most features unlocked and with no limit. Out of all my business expenses that I spend, this is definitely one of the most expensive items. On that note, a quick sidestep, if you'd like to see a video on what I spend money on to run my business and community per month, let me know in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. I have shared recently how much money I make from GitHub sponsors. Check my video from a few weeks ago. I can share with you my expenses. I can even share with you how much I make from YouTube ads with 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Spoiler alert though, it's not very much. Going back to my question, did I make the right decision, and what would you do? So now you know a bit more about it. Maybe you've changed your mind. Be honest. Remember, 2 hours to add value to me, my business and the community versus 2 weeks or even more. For me, my biggest bottleneck is time. It is almost midnight right now, and I'm recording a video, not because I usually work late. In fact, I'm a morning person. I wanted to be in bed hours ago. Knowing that I can put together a website for events like EdiCon, that's coming up later this year, courses, newsletters, and so much more, and my team can help with it, and we can do it in a couple of hours, is a huge benefit to me over trying to save a few dollars on cost. The more I create with the platform, actually the cheaper it will be. With unlimited website and limited courses on the next tier, the price per website and the price per tier obviously drops massively. I guess the point I'm trying to make in this video is you don't need to code everything from scratch, and you don't need to do everything yourself. If you work within a team, collaborate with your team. Even if you can code it, doesn't mean you need to code it. We're here to solve problems and add value. If what you do does not add value, then what is the point? If you're doing it for learning purposes, then that's great and that's a different story. But when it comes to real projects, client projects, your job, we're here to solve a problem and we need to add value. And the sooner we can get the value to the user, the better. Keep that in mind next time you're planning a project or feature, or even your content, like a video like this. It just needs to be good enough to add value to the viewer, to the user, to the community. Remember, by doing it, you will learn so much more that next time it will be 10 times better already. Check out my video before this. Is this one probably 10 times better? And the one after this one will also be 10 times better. Any feedback, please let me know in the comments, because your feedback allows me to know what videos you would like to see and how I can improve on delivering the content. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe below, and in the description there's a link to my website if you want to go check it out yourself. We can chat between live streams and videos in Discord. Yes, there's a link to that below in the description.